So let's play They've. Graphics quality, bad. Okay, you should be seeing it shortly. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So it's the standard WASD, jump, restart, quit. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. No. Ooh, there's some audio direction. If you've got some good headphones, now is the time to put them on. And the final song belongs to a main character and not trolls. We got clarity, fear, and travel. Is that lateral? Not lateral. Is it YYZ? It sounded a little bit like Rush's YYZ. It's not though. What do we got here? Fog, clarity, and lull. That's all you're going to say about Frozen 2? It's all good. Looks like a little troll guy right here. Lull, education, and travel. That looks like a computer monitor. Work, education, travel. So I'm going to guess this is work. That'd be my guess. Education is one of these books. I think that looks like a book. And for travel, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll hunt. That is some kind of drink. A rock. Fog, lull, education. Okay, so brain fog is my guess. Okay, that seems to possibly have been correct. This is a book. And lull. Yeah, like a wine bottle. I'm thinking like your mind is a fog from drinking. Lull. I don't know what that is. I mean, we'll keep those there just in case. That's a pill bottle. Maybe this? Like for helping you fall asleep? Nope. Okay, so we've got clarity, fear, and travel. Clarity, maybe that's the pills? Yep. Fear. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Travel? Is that... Okay, that's a globe, but it's a cube. Because you can see the continents are and such on it. But that looks like it's got a 2. So what is fear? I mean, there's this weird shape. Oh, shit! Okay. Right. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, we got fog, clarity, and lull. Clarity was the pills. Fog was the alcohol. And I guess whatever this is a lull. I'm not the only one seeing this, right? Okay, what do we got? Lull, education, and travel. Lull was this. Education was the book. And travel was the cube. What the hell did I find in this game? Okay, what do we got left? What are you talking about? You're playing Stardew Valley. Ah, knew it. Travel, cube. What the hell is this gonna be? I'm afraid. Yep, okay. Okay, we got one more to go. And we just need lull, which is this. And that is all of them. I guess we're gonna go to the center? Oh, I'm getting sucked up. Vave, thank you for your time. Alrighty then. Okay. That's the first game of that series. And okay, for the description, it does say, sound recommended on Fresh from the Void, observe the idols of 5 forgotten gods. This is an interactive art piece. Place tribute items into the spheres to awaken the gods. Watch them, listen to them, that is all. Fresh from the Void, observe the idols of spectral extremities. This is an interactive art piece. Place tribute items into the spheres to awaken the gods. You may not like what they have to say at first, but persistence is the key to acceptance. Yeah, there's 3 games. And the first one was released in November of 2016. The second one was released in February of 2017, and the final one was released it was April 1st of 2018. And it is called the Void Trilogy. So let's get this one going. This is No and B, or Nomb. All right. All right. Got some rings. That's when that Metallica album came out, fall of 2016. So do you think this game was inspired by it? Here for you. I'm here if you need me. Okay, so that's a plus sign. That's a circle. Hi! Sup? You are awesome. Greetings. Desperate for attention. Yo. Hello. It's just science. This has gone too far. I don't think it's gone far enough. I'm here if you need me. Desperate for attention. I support you. Pushing your way of life on me. Okay, that looks like T's or something. So does that mean if I pick up all these plus signs, they just need to go into this? Considering the other song as a song about Cthulhu, I think it's the other way around. Okay. Yes. What I'm seeing would drive a sane man mad. It's simply indescribable. Not good enough. How about another plus sign? Or do I just need to give him one? Just the one. Okay. Let's see what this side has for us. You are awesome. You are a joke. Just science. They look like V's? They're spinning really fast? Maybe it's the plus sign? There's a line. No, they look like Y's. Oh, there's a V. It's just science, baby. Not good enough. Yo. Oh, they're attacking. Pushing your way of life on me. The hell? I just got launched. Oh, and here's the new world. Am I landing on it? Okay, we landed on it. Here if you need me. Okay, so some of these guys got, like, destroyed. I still enjoy the stillness of the net. Oh, this guy's got... I want these guys' dance moves. I don't like feeling stifled. We got this. The web lets us communicate. Try to ignore the rude ones. Okay, what do we got over here? Those are X's. It's gonna say not good enough. Nope. He's okay with it. What is going on, my friends? Yes. This is the new YouTube challenge, the No MB dance in the middle of the air as a mushroom. Okay, we need a Y, or a V. Y, there we go. Okay, that seemed to slow that down. And it opened these ones up. You want a line. And you want the rings. Are we ascending? Am I ready for the ascension? Yep, I'm ascending. Take me. But yeah, these are the kind of games you find when you go deep into itch.io and you... And I mean, it's freaking awesome. Like, I'm all for this. It's okay to be a little wild. We keep moving, they fall behind. Never forget to celebrate. Patience will allow us to emerge. Alright. What do we got to drop on this one? You support me? Pushing your way of life on me. That is the X. Gotta find that X and then I'm gonna give it to you. You can be this if you feel. Solitude is nice. Solidarity is better. Let's grab a V. You can be this if you feel. Okay, you are the stick. You can be all if you feel. Let's grab the ring. You can be none if you feel. Okay. If you feel it, you can be some, any, or changing. You have passed the test of persistence. Our thoughts empty of judgment. We will love you unconditionally. Yeah, it does have a little bit of a what the hell is it called? Christmas on Mars feel. Continue your perfect path in this imperfect world. I need to watch that movie again. It was like said I'm glad I picked it. Okay, this is the end of the game. Your attention is appreciated. Okay, that was the end of the second game. Fina is the final game of the Void trilogy. It is a sequel to No NB and They've. Along with its predecessor, Fina is a brief experiment in exploring my own thoughts and desires in a creative form. The game consists of walking through a solved space of my creation, reading entries from a virtual diary. One part confessional, one part art, one part evocation. Fina is a project I'm relieved to be done with. For questions or comments, feel free to comment below or reach out to me on Twitter. So they've got their Twitter thing. Press Let's Players and Players. Oh, okay. This is a personal diary. Please keep that in mind when considering how you play and distribute it. Reading the text is optional. If you don't feel comfortable reading it or showing it to an audience, just look straight ahead. Heads up, this piece contains some personal thoughts relating to being trans, having OCD, Tourette's, anxiety, and other stuff. Make sure you're in the right mindset for it. I trying to remember if I went to the screening. I did end up buying the movie, so I own it. I may have been busy at the time of the screening, though. Okay, let's check out the final game of this trilogy. February 2017. Project fell apart shortly after starting due to unclear vision. June 2017. Started HRT. Which is hormone replacement therapy, if anyone's wondering. January 2018. Came out as trans, more or less officially. March 2018. Picked up momentum. April 2018. Lost momentum. May 2018. Gained momentum. Okay, I can just run right through it. My OCD made it really hard to find or express an act. Oops. Made it hard to express an accurate reflection of my identity. This was compounded by the fact that my OCD made it take a long time to simply acknowledge my questions as legitimate. My anxiety produced additional noise that empowered my fear to the point of halting progress. Okay, that's just a side route. It was in the same building as the improv gyms? Yeah, I think I ended up missing it. I don't remember seeing it in a screening. I constantly struggled to find and present a distinct point of view for this game. In my desperation to create a new unique style for this game, I started accidentally falling into the trap of making styles derivative of other developers I looked up to. It made me feel uncomfortable. Zurika, yes, we did go to that together. I do remember that. I have a small chip in my right ear and a smaller one on my left. I had them both since birth. I like them. Sometimes my music makes me cry. It's often the only way I can acknowledge how I feel or felt at a certain time. It makes me feel conceited. But my music is the closest thing I have to an emotional timeline right now. So, yeah, we had those two very bizarre games, and now it's the author bearing their soul. And I feel kind of privileged to be able to read this. Okay. Over here, maybe? No. Okay. It took 6 months, but I don't break down every time I mess up my eyeliner anymore. I mean, I don't break down as often. I'm doing better. Okay, I like the game does mark it down so I know which ones I have read. The concept of autogenophilia made it impossible for me to love myself. I fear that feeling attractive meant something is wrong with me. Now turning myself on has become an act of empowerment. Yeah, absolutely. Like, so also given the fact that, you know, they're talking about they did their hormone replacement theory at the time they did, it would have been after those first 2 games, so they were already kind of, or at least after the first one. So like they've already had these feelings, and they're finally, you know, either able to start to realize that, or they're finally, you know, able to accept that. I said we're kind of just learning as we're going on. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we read that one. And we can't get to those because they are blocked off. And we read that. Yep, we read that. Oh, right here. Ooh, I like this art style. I'm trying to be less cynical and more open and honest. Lately I've been really lonely, which is funny because I used to love being alone. And maybe I still do? Also, not everyone can help with the loneliness, which really sucks. I shouldn't be both lonely and picky. That seems unfair. Oh, okay, that's not one. Right here. My only dedicated journal is empty, except for the pages I ripped out when I was young. Honestly, it was probably just me talking about porn. When I was a teenager, my doctor once asked me the last time I looked at porn. Then he shamed me for watching porn. Told me to stop. I didn't. Good for you. Don't be shamed for that stuff. It's perfectly natural. Okay, we read that. Okay, we got one over there. I just gotta figure out how to get... Okay, there's the next one. Sometimes when making music, I would turn up my headphones volume so much that I was worried I was hurting myself, but I couldn't hear everything otherwise. I recently had a physical. My ears work just as they should, which is good. I'm relieved. Oh, there's our entrance. Okay, we can't get to that one. I constantly struggled to find and present a distinct point of view for this game. In my desperation to create a unique style for this game, I started accident. Okay, I've read that stuff. Okay, because it's opened up more. That's what's going on. Yeah, using... Like, I have been just loving kind of how... Like, people give a lot of crap to, like, the Unity engine for making, you know, for a lot of the, you know, kind of junk that does come out of the, you know, your asset flips. But this gives a lot of people a chance to express themselves, just having these tools out there. Even if they're not necessarily very programming inclined, it gives them an opportunity to tell their stories in multiple mediums. Okay, we've read those. This is a game about a failed game about my identity. I was perpetually uninspired and forcing myself to create a reflection of something that wasn't even fully realized yet. Here is the final result. I've always been self-conscious about my nose, but I'm pretty sure everyone hates their nose, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, I mean, I hate my nose too, so... My throat tics have caused discomfort throughout my life, but it comes and goes as stress fluctuates, so it's not always bad. When I was young, I was addicted to the sensation of sticking out my tongue. I did it so much that it began to tear my frenulum. Frenulum? One of these days I'm going to get to actually working on that game that I was like inspired to do back in college, and I just never finished it. Barely ever even started it, to be completely honest. I grind my teeth a lot. My jaw pops and opens crooked. I got a mouth guard and it may have helped. I can't remember. I forget to wear it though. Sometimes I feel I'm desperate to be heard, but I have nothing to say. I will occasionally clench my throat so much it feels like I'm suffocating myself. I get paranoid about the muscle tension and the pressure I build up in my sinuses caused by my tics. It often helps to remind myself to consciously breathe through my mouth. I'm afraid of appropriating other cultures by getting certain piercings or wearing certain patterns. I know most people would say it probably doesn't matter as long as I'm smart about it or I don't overdo it or something, but I still don't want to be an ignorant ass. But obviously I'm willing to risk it since I got the nose piercing and some of my clothing has tribal-looking patterns. I don't know if I'm caring too much or too little about this stuff, but either way I know I have a lot to learn. I'm open to suggestions. I always wanted a piercing on my nose, but I was uncomfortable about any sort of body modification. For taking hormones, a piece of the metal of my face doesn't seem like a much big of a deal. Because the art in your story is out there to connect with an audience member who may be going through the same thing. I mean, absolutely. And I mean, I hope that I'm able to show this game to some people who may absolutely need this. I mean, I know I'm probably not a voice of inspiration, given the topic, but if I can introduce those who need this to the game, I'm happy to do so. Sometimes I feel like I'm appropriating my own culture's aesthetic. Is it even my culture? Is it even their aesthetic? I don't know anything. Oh, over here. Okay. As time passes, I feel like it's important to use my voice to amplify the voices of others in need. I should be doing this more. Exactly, as you were saying, Brawl. It is a very noble goal to speak for those who are either unable to or are afraid to speak. These are my neck moles. People would like to. Would to call them my vampire bites. I used to be one mole, but apparently when I was a kid, I scratched it and it split in two. I used to think they were ugly, but they were so closely tied to my identity that I could never part with them now, unless they try to kill me. There's nothing over there. Okay, I've read this. I think this is where we were. Sometimes I feel like I'm desperate to be heard and have nothing to say. Okay, I've read these. Okay, I think this is where I needed to go. I just gotta find my next path. So that's the thing about the vampire bites. Okay, that's the one we went through. Okay, so all these ones that are colorful are ones we've experienced. Oh, okay, we got a little further. Oops. I wrote the narrative with the intent to be read one way, but designed the level to be played in the opposite. Swapping the narrative would have made sense, because then the player would be reading my throat commentary in the I section. So I just added 2 more dimensions and scrambled it all up. I'm good at that. Yeah, I will send links to the entirety of this trilogy. I couldn't think of anything substantial to put here. Luckily, I accidentally messed up the pivot on the glyph markers, so it looks more significant and meaningful than it really is, especially since this is the final glyph. But it really was an accident, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Yep, we are ascending. Okay, let's